A pleasant afternoon to our honorable guest, TYCA organizer, advisor, and participant. สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Shalisa Sangjan from Thailand.
こんにちは I'm Nari Hanahara from Japan.
Mabuhay! I'm Nelson Matthew from the Philippines.
Susday, I'm Sen Yung Chun from Cambodia.
Our advisor consists of Ms. Hua Tua Trung from Vietnam, Mr. Mayokin from Myanmar, and Mr. Takumi Tanabe from Japan. These are pictures of us visiting Tokyo Hydrogen Museum and Toshiba Science Museum, which gains a lot of knowledge, and we use it to inspire our vision, which will be shown by Naru.
So here's our Vision 2040. To establish an Asian community centered around efficiency, sustainability, inclusivity, and cooperation that towards the empowerment and protection of each person through advancements in education, environmental conservation, innovation, and social involvement. And next, this is our direction. So basically, the issues of education, environment, and social involvement are the main three things we aim to solve by working in cooperation.
We will attempt to bring our vision and direction into effect with a threefold action plan we call a Unified Asian Framework that will focus on 3 points. Firstly, an accommodative and inclusive education system that ensures the well-being and development of each student while preparing them to be internationally competitive and involved. Secondly, a green and sustainable future that utilizes environmentally friendly methods and technology that is effective, efficient, and resilient. And finally, a society that forwards values of sympathy, unity, and community building through programs and movements. But what are the specific actions that we will undergo? In the field of education, we have 3. Firstly, student discussions on important and relevant issues like politics, economy, and even environmental issues. Secondly, an advanced lessons and student tutor sessions that will hopefully improve the quality of education and learning each student in Asia encounters and hopefully prepare them for the International Baccalaureate program. And finally, student exchange programs and clubs just like the TYCA. Next, environment. Firstly, environmental awareness on the repercussions of global warming and even the importance of recycling. Secondly, trash segregation, zero waste management, and reduced emissions programs that we can do in schools and in our small communities. Next, environmentally friendly methods like simply walking to school or using reusable bottles. And finally, resilience to natural disasters like earthquake drills and typhoon briefings. And finally, social involvement, information dissemination about our cause, digital discussions through Skype conference calls so that we can all remain connected even if we live far from one another. Social media bursts like Facebook pages and posts, Twitter barrages, and the like. And finally, outreach Asian programs and community building efforts where privileged private school students can also teach public school students and all the like. But how will we do it?
The steps to completing our actions are pretty much straightforward, but nevertheless impactful. The key steps are of the following. Step 1, implement an international student organization. Step 2, invite Asian youth through the means of social media, for example, by using Google Documents, Facebook invitations, and Twitter barrages. Step 3, identify most pressing issues. We can do this through discussion on the internet and voting polls on group pages. Step 4, initiating programs in school. Step 5, starting small by making simple lifestyle changes, like using recyclable bottles and segregating waste. Step 6, community building, which is all about promoting the cause with families and friends and civil offices. Step 7, support from authorities figures. This is all about contacting government officials and big corporates to help us enlarge the project. A good example for this is TYCA, the Toshiba Social Grant. Step 8, going bigger. If the project is successful in one country, maybe we can share it to the youth in other countries. By this, cooperation among the Asian youth will take form and trust will be strengthened.
So now we are going to talk about what each of us wants to be in the future and how they are related to our vision. First, my dream is to be a TV director. By using the influence of TV and social media, I can broadcast the issues that we are facing specifically to all around the world. What I can do now is, I think, having a lecture into elementary school by making group with students who has similar ideas with me and explain the significance of environment in very simple English. Teaching English can help my jobs and works as a TV director in the future, and I believe that early education is more effective to make the kids acquire the knowledge of environment.
Since I want to become a diplomat, my personal vision is build networks, sustaining connections, and colluding internationally as to gain Asia, hopefully global cooperation. So my first step is to reach my personal vision is using my skill in English to properly communicate with others. In school, I am the president of my school, so I'm going to use this position to promote important issues and work to achieve school unity, and also cooperate with other schools in Bangkok for community projects.
As an inspiring psychologist, my vision is to establish an education system that not only develops academically competent, but also mentally healthy students. The small steps I take today are in the form of presentations about ADHD, depressions, and dyslexia to our school community so that it can educate them about the serious problems many students are facing today. I wish to raise awareness in the society about mental disorders and learning disabilities so that each individual may reach their potentials.
I have a very simple dream as a lawyer, and it is to forward justice and equity in environmental and social dilemmas by representing and defending those who cannot do so in courts and in national and international conferences, meetings, or summits. I slowly but surely make this dream a reality through upholding discourse in international debate competitions and by serving my community and my school through projects as student council chairman. These fundraising projects like raffle events, outreach programs, and the like try to help everybody, whether they be students, street children, or even the elderly.
With the lesson and experience we gain in this program, we promise to sustain the cooperation, expand our networks, remain connected and updated, act in small then big ways, continue to work together and make the world a better place while maximizing the technology and innovation we have today. Thank you for your attention, and please feel free to ask us questions.
Thank you, Group Y, for your amazing presentation.